All right, since it's the first day of the new trimester, please get logged in at union.instructure.com/enroll/ and then get the code from me. Also, double check your notifications, add your cell phone, do what you need to do so that you can be in constant contact with me, whether you're here or not. It's important that you are in contact. I want to remind you, please reassess. I only had about 6 or 7 different students reassess last trimester. This is the easiest thing you can do to improve your grade. You get a second chance, so prepare for it. And not everyone completed the 25 points extra credit, so do that as well. All right, so turn to the first page in your new packet. We are continuing with the verb ser that we started with time last trimester, but now we're going to be using it for adjectives. So let's review the verb ser. When you conjugate the verb ser, it's not a normal ER verb. So for yo, it was soy. And remember, it still means to be. So yo soy means I am, but it's a permanent thing. Tu eres. So you informal are. Usted, él, ella, or it singular es. So it means you are, he or she, or it is. Nosotros or nosotras somos, we are. Vosotros, vosotras sois, you all informal are. And ustedes, ellos, ellas, and it plural, you all are, they are. Now, we've already used this for time. So we use primarily s and son in our telling time. But you also use it for looks, describing if you're tall, short, fat, thin, blonde, brunette, redhead, strong, weak. Any of those things would be looks. Personality. Are you fun? Are you interesting? Are you boring? Are you romantic? Are you active? That kind of thing. Your religion. Are you Catholic? Are you Lutheran? Are you Methodist? Are you Jewish? Occupation. Again, we're talking about careers, not just a part-time job. So are you a cook? Are you a teacher? Are you a pilot? Are you a writer? Are you a president? Nationality. This means where you're a citizen. So are you American? Are you Canadian? Are you French? Are you German? Are you Argentinian? Are you Chilean? Political party. Democrat, Republican, Independent, and any others in between. Facts. We've used this one with my name is, or my address is, or my telephone number is, but we can also say today is and give the day of the week, or today is and give the month. Events. We talked a little bit about events, talking about the party is at 9 o'clock, but we could also say that the game is in the gym, or the game, is on Friday. And then origin. Yo soy de los Estados Unidos is what most of you have used. All right, so just remind you that we are using adjectives to describe looks, personality, religion, nationality, occupation, and political party. So just like colors, just like feelings, if the adjective ends in an O, technically there are 4 words for it. One that ends in an O, one that ends in an A, one that ends in OS, one that ends in AS. So keep that in mind. If it ends in an E or a consonant, then there's only 2 words for it, ending in an E or a consonant, and then adding an S or adding an ES. All right, so on page 3, highlight these particular words. Aburrido means boring. With feelings, it meant that you were feeling bored. Now you're a boring person. Alto is tall. I think of altitude, tells you how tall or high the mountain is. Bajo is short for people. Bonito is pretty or nice looking. You can use this word to describe boys or girls, and boys don't like to be called pretty, so you can just say nice looking. Bueno, we've already used, so that means good. Corto, C-O-R-T-O, not quarto as in time, C-U-A-R-T-O, means short for things like short hair, short skirt, short pencil. Débil, accent over the E, is weak, as in muscular weak. Delgado means you are thin, you don't weigh much. Dependiente means dependent, means you're reliant on someone. It's a cognate. Desorganizado means disorganized. Once again, it's a cognate. Excelente, cognate, meaning excellent. Feliz means happy. With a star, we use contento to mean happy. With ser, if you're always a happy person, you are feliz. And you probably know that one from Feliz Navidad. Feo, means ugly. Fuerte means strong, as in muscular strong. Gordo means fat. Grande means big. Guapo means handsome or gorgeous. Again, handsome is kind of a boy adjective. Girls don't want to be called handsome, so they're gorgeous. Independiente means independent. Inteligente means intelligent. Interesante means interesting, and those last three are cognates. Joven, Joven, J's are H's, is young. I also need you to put down largo. Largo means long, for things. People are tall, things are long. Malo, we've already used as bad. That was when you were feeling bad, but now it means you're a bad person. Mediano, medium, like media for half in time. So mediano means you're medium height, medium weight. That's a cognate. Moreno means you're brunette or dark-haired. Nervioso, same word from feelings, but now if you use it with ser, it means you're always a nervous person. Nuevo means new, and it sounds like nuevo. Organizado is organized, that's a cognate. Pelirrojo means you're redhead, and again, the word red is in it, so that should be easy to remember. Pequeño means small. Pobre means poor. Popular is an exact cognate of popular. Rico is rich, as in Puerto Rico or Costa Rica. We've used that word before. Romantico is romantic. Rubio is blonde. Serio is serious. That's a cognate just like Rico and romantico. Simpatico means nice. Timido means shy, and that we use that with a star, but now it means you're permanently shy. You're shy all the time, not just when you have to get up in front of a group of people. Tonto means silly. Triste means sad, just like it did with feelings. And viejo means old. So the ones that I have in red are the ones that are kind of new, and I don't have they're not cognates. Maybe I can give you ways to remember them, but there are lots of these that you already know or are cognates and you can figure out. All right, don't forget all of the colors. Negro, azul, café, gris, verde, anaranjado, rosado, morado, rojo, blanco, and amarillo are also adjectives to describe the looks of a table or a car or a ball or a jacket. All right, so here's how I would study these. Don't study them as individual because I know you'll be overwhelmed. Study them in groups. So rico and pobre, rich and poor, aburrido, interesante, boring and interesting, alto, tall, mediano, medium, bajo, short. For people. For things, it's largo, long, or short, corto. Feo, bonito, guapo, ugly, nice looking or pretty, and good looking or handsome. Gordo, mediano, delgado. Again, fat, medium, thin. So study these as pairs or in threes. The only ones that are individual, inteligente, nervioso, timido, simpático, excelente, popular, and romantico. And simpático is the only hard one on there because it doesn't look like nice. All the rest either are words we've studied or they look like they are. All right, let's turn to page 2. Match up the ones that go with each other. Then flip to page 4. Occupations. Again, only highlight the ones that I have in red. Only highlight the ones I have in red. So you need to know presidente, profesor, secretaria, banquero, veterinario, agricultor, artista, cocinero, dentista, doctor, enfermo, estudiante, and maestro. Now, I know student might not be an occupation, but it is what you are kind of required to do for 6 to 8 hours a day, like a job. Okay? Some of these we've studied: teacher, doctor, dentist, artist, or other cognates professor, presidente, secretaria. Banker, banquero, kind of looks like bank. So those are somewhat easy. Now, if you are a teacher, you would say una maestra. So remember, you might need to use un or una with that. All right, also nationalities. The only ones I expect you to know are Americano, Espanol, Inglés, and Mexicano. And again, notice that we capitalize those in English, but we don't capitalize those in Spanish. And again, there's masculine, feminine, singular, plural of those, and you might need un or una with it. Religions, highlight the ones that are in red: Católico, Cristiano, Luterano, Metodisto, Presbyteriano, Protestante, and Judío. And again, anytime there's an H in the middle of the word, they take it out in Spanish. So remember that. Again, not capitalized in Spanish, but we do in English. Political party: Democrato, Independiente, and Republicano. All are cognates. Independent was already on page 3, so that's a repeat. And again, we capitalize those in English, but we don't in Spanish. Again, put an un or an una with those because I am a Catholic. I am a Republican. Okay, so you can do that. So study that vocabulary and note that you're using the verb ser with any of these words. So start studying your vocab for this quiz. All right, so lots of words. Out of the 75 words that you need to know, only 20 are new or not cognates. So don't be freaking out that you have all these new words. Study these 20 and the rest are somewhat easy. And I told you a way to remember alto. I'm going to go over gordo. I'm going to go over largo. I'm going to go over pobre because pobre is kind of a cognate. So keep in mind that although they're 20, they're not really 20 really difficult words.